How you doing? And thanks for tuning in to the What the Hell podcast. This podcast is dedicated to those things that drive you nuts and annoy you, and just make you say, "What the hell?" Come on in. Let's get this thing started. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh man, what the hell? Welcome to another edition of What the Hell. How the fuck are you? Yeah, you right there. We're talking to you.
Say hello to talking to him.
I'm talking to everybody. Say hello to Jason. Jason's joining us today. TJ is a little under the weather.
Well, I mean, I almost didn't sign on. I mean, if the host isn't going to be part of the podcast, I mean, what the hell am I here for?
It's a three-way hosting gig now. We made the official change. It's all good. But since he's the self-proclaimed, he's taking over. Right?
Well, yeah. I mean,
anyway, hey, how was your week? What the fuck's been going on?
How was my week?
Your week?
Oh, it was fine. It was I mean, I can't really complain. It was 70s and 80s. Did a little hiking during the week and went to the first concert in 2 years on Friday. And
very cool.
It's a little bit of a change considering what is back before all of this COVID shit happened. But in 2019 I went to 6 concerts and it was like, oh
yeah.
And now it's just the beginning of it's early this year, but yeah, and now that finally some of that shit's a little relaxed. I actually got to go out to a concert on Friday, so
yeah, we've had in that aspect we've had similar weeks because a week ago today, last Sunday, I went with a buddy and we went to a concert.
That was at with not Megadeth. Who was it?
Nope, it was Queensryche opening for Judas Priest.
That's what it was. Okay.
Little living after midnight there.
That's right. Okay.
And for a 70-year-old dude, that dude can still freaking kill it.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God. And the new guy they've got singing in Queensryche has the chops the same as Jeff Tate, the original guy. He was killing it.
Oh, I didn't realize I had a new singer.
Oh yeah, Jeff Tate's been out for a while.
Oh, okay. Well, that shows you how much I've been paying attention to Queensryche.
They put on a hell of a show. It was a good show. So yeah, similar week. The only thing that really is different is, as you're aware, I had a near fucking miss.
Wait.
Oh, wait a minute. Annie M, it's a twister. It's a twister.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
I don't know why I didn't associate that.
It's okay. So I live in the Austin area, and one of the longest tracked tornado in that storm. Looking it all up, there were 5 tornadoes in that storm. Jesus. One of which, as they said back in the Get Smart days, missed me by that much.
Well, yeah, I mean, from what your wife said, it was like a street over.
Yeah, it's less than a quarter mile.
Jesus.
So maybe down to the end of the block and 2 streets that way, was where a lot of shit went down. So
it's always so weird, like when you see the results of that, considering that, like, as destructive as they are, tornadoes are also like weirdly very specific.
Dude, it's okay. So the way this thing went across, so if we're looking over here, there's a Home Depot here in one spot, and then there's a building over here that has like a Party City, a Ross, and something else, right? So at the very edge of the Home Depot right here is the garden center where they got all the shit out, fenced in, and it's
oh yeah,
a story and a half high on pallets, right? So this tornado took out the Party City and the Ross in this building, but everything in the Home Depot garden center just fine. Like within a couple hundred feet, you're like, what the hell? That's fucking weird.
Well, there was that one. It was a long time ago. There was that one that was around like 85 or something like that, around local back home, back in Ohio. And I mean, Dad can tell you stories. I mean, some of the ones he was saying, that it was like there was some kind of thing when it went through that it picked up a house and moved it
Oh yeah.
but nothing in the china cabinet got disturbed.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
It actually, like it just kind of went, no, I just want this over here.
Yep.
And
So
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, and he's got more. I mean, because he was actually, he was a lineman for Ohio Edison. So I mean, they
Yeah.
were out obviously to do
Oh
all
yeah.
of that to
Oh yeah.
help out. I know he's got pictures. He's got a bunch of stories from it.
Yeah. He's told me a couple of them. Some of the times he was traveling and stuff.
Oh
But
yeah, oh yeah.
but yeah. So yeah, it came pretty fucking close. I was sitting here, and you can't see that side, but there's a window right there that goes outside, and the power was coming on and off, like like a branch was hitting the power lines, right? It's like on off, on off, on off.
Oh yeah.
And then finally it went off, and I'm sitting here and I hear this sound that I've never heard before in my life, and I know there's storms in the area. I'm like, go out to the front door, and here's this, yeah, it's a loud, it sounds like something's barreling towards you, right? Like the freight train they
Oh
described.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, and I can't see the funnel, but I look, up over here, and there's like, you can see like the edges of clouds kind of wisping in a
Oh yeah,
circle,
yeah, 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 yeah.
and you see birds trying to get the hell out of Dodge. Like a lot of them are like, this, go that way, go that way. And this noise is getting louder, and I'm like, told the wife, I'm like, grab the dog, grab the kid, get in the laundry room.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
She's like, why? I'm like, because I fucking said so.
Yeah, we only had. I mean, we never really had not that many actual times where we had to, yeah, there was, I remember maybe once or twice we had to potentially like duck down into the basement
Mm.
because it was, at least the threat of something happening, and the sirens were going off, but nothing's, their house has never actually been hit, but it's been at least once or twice where we've had to kind of go, okay, maybe we should get in the basement just in case.
Yeah, that was way too close for comfort. And again, we, again, around the corner, less than a quarter mile, it's where
Well, yeah,
a lot of crap.
yeah, I don't think there's ever been one that's actually come that close to us. So yeah, I mean that's definitely something to be a little thankful for
Yeah.
after the fact.
Absolutely. I told the wife, I'm like, when we had the big freeze down here, last year, whatever it was,
It was whenever
that,
Ted Cruz planned his Cancun trip.
yeah. So whenever when the power grid's going, we had no problems, right? Our power was on, the gas was on, the water was on, and I'm like, just if you guys need somewhere, come here. We're telling the family, so we didn't have any problems. And this tornado just missed us. I told my wife, I'm like, our luck's about to fucking run out, like hard.
I don't know, either that or you picked pretty good, because something about
Right?
either your neighborhood or your house, because
Fucking
I don't know.
crazy. Anyway, yeah, that's been our week. So little music, little disaster, little craziness. Hopefully,
I have had nothing that interesting besides a concert. So
the concert that I put on your radar.
oh, that's true. That's true. Now, to be fair, though, I did know about it before you put it on my radar.
I just reminded you about it.
Oh yeah. Oh well, no, you definitely did. Actually, I think by the time you would actually reminded me about it, I was like, oh yeah, shit, I gotta get tickets to that, just because.
Right.
Because I follow them on like Facebook or whatever. So there was some kind of thing, whatever they had for like a listing for one of their concerts. It was like, oh, Vegas.
Yeah.
And then by the time we had actually researched it a little bit, I mean, the tickets were only, even for the upper level, were only $45. So I'm like, well, yeah, of course I'm going to do that. One of my favorite bands for like less than $100 for both tickets. Yes. I paid that for one ticket for myself to go see Tool in Pittsburgh. So yeah. I mean, for 2 tickets to go see Clutch, I'm like, yeah, okay,
I'm in. Yep. I hear you there.
Kick-ass show.
Nice. Yeah, and like I said, Judas Priest put on, for a bunch of old farts, put on a hell of a fucking show. They were rocking. Somehow, I don't think Halford can hit all of his notes that he used to be able to hit, like the Painkiller era, where just about everything was screaming, but he came pretty fucking close.
Oh yeah, well, you kind of go back to the same thing, because who have I heard recently that you kind of go, Sammy Hagar? You hear him recently, and you're like,
oh yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, you're okay. Whether obviously he's gotten older, so it's not
Yeah.
like he's actually lost anything. But you kind of go like, oh, okay, yeah,
But at
you might not be
least
able
they
to hit the same thing as you did like back in the 5150 days.
but at least they still sing English words, unlike Vince Neil.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Like they're hyped up, and don't get me wrong, the Motley Crue and Def Leppard and Poison sounds like a great fucking lineup until you watch some of these concert Vince Neil's put on, and I'm like, are you even saying words?
Well, it'd be kind of to me like going to see potential, which is absolutely no disrespect to the man because obviously he's a legend, but it'd be like going to see like something with Ozzy now, where you'd be like, okay. I mean that just after a while you'd be like,
Like if you've never
trailing
seen
home.
him, if you've never seen him before, you'd have to go see him, right? Just like because he's old, right? And I watched a video. It was on YouTube, and I don't remember where he's performing. It was Ozzy performing, and he just looked lost. Like he
Yeah.
would sing, and he'd go over to the stage this way, and then he'd come back, and he'd put his mic back in the mic stand, and bob 2 times, and then grab the mic and go to the other side of the stage, and then come back and put the mic back in the mic stand, and go like this a couple times, and then take it out. I mean, he's going like, it's like, are you lost?
It sounds like an OCD thing. Like one of those people that has to like turn their locks on the door like 3 times or whatever. It'd be like, okay, go over here and come back, bop a couple times and go over here and then
And
come back here and bop again.
And I'll say this: Ozzy can still sing. Ozzy's kept his chops up better than Vince Neil has.
It's not really surprising.
Yeah, but you know, it's one of those ones that it's like, man, because yeah, I've seen Motley Crue a bunch of times. I saw him on the Dr. Feelgood tour back in the day. Um, I saw him when they had the replacement guy after they fired Vince or whatever, and they had John Corabi in there for that one album. They did a concert. It was Fort Hood. It was free.
Oh yeah.
It was free. So went to that. Yeah, craziness.
Sounds about right.
Anyway, let's get into the bitching because I want to bitch a little bit.
Okay.
I want to bitch. First, I'm going to bitch about the Hyans because still like, subscribe, rate, review, do it all. We're going to keep bugging you for it. I've called out our listener in Frankfurt. He still hasn't emailed me, but he's still listening. He or she, whoever you are, thank you very much.
I'll still say it. Don't be lazy, assholes.
Come on, do it. It's only a couple of clicks.
Come on,
just do it. Do it. So so what the hell started as a rant about shit that annoys me, and we've moved it through and brought in all kinds of other shit, but something happened to me this week and it annoyed me, and I'd love to get your perspective on it because I'm still kind of pissed. So as much as I fucking love Amazon, right? Amazon has just turned into this go all, get all, fucking. I mean, it like.
I am very guilty of it.
It went from we're gonna sell books and then we're gonna sell Kindles, and now it's I can go on Amazon and buy product. I can buy products that are I can get that you can get in Detroit that I can't get, like like our Better Made special chips, right? Is a Detroit brand that I fucking love. They don't distribute down here, but I can go on Amazon and order a case and get them down here, and I've done that, and I've sent cases to the kids because there's a certain kind we like and all that, and so it's great, but then so two things with the fucking pandemic. Number one, they sell you on this Prime. Bless you.
There's that duck again.
There's that fucking duck. They sell you on this fucking Prime membership.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right? Oh, 2 days shipping and da 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 da. Okay, great. You're paying for Prime. Okay, you're paying for it.
Yes.
do you really still get 2-day shipping? And if you don't get the 2-day shipping, do you get any kind of fucking credit? No.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's like, wait a minute, I'm paying extra, and Prime when it came out was like $75 a year.
Yeah, that's like they just upped it again, didn't they?
Yeah, it's like 140,
That's what. Yeah, that's what it was. I
something like
remember
that.
getting the email about it.
And I think mine's like $10 cheaper because I'm a veteran. But so you're paying for these fucking privileges. You're paying for the expedited shipping and certain other things. And okay, you get the video and da da da. But so if and the weirdest part is you go order something and it says if you order in the next 3 hours, it'll say get it by this day if you order in the next 3 hours and 52 minutes or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you're like, cool. That countdown's a load of shit.
Well, yeah.
Because every single time it doesn't come on the day it tells me, it comes the day after.
Well, they've been doing the thing now where, like, depending on the amount or depending on where you order or whatever, it says like, oh, you can have it between like 2 and 5 p.m. And I'm like, that is there somebody just like is there somebody like sitting outside the door here right now or something? You know.
Somehow that works. I don't know why that works and the fucking the 2-day shipping doesn't. And I mean, there's a big hub here, South Austin, and I talk about building another one. But so number one, I've had it happen a bunch of times where, like I said, you're paying for Prime, you get it for the 2-day shipping, and it doesn't come in 2 days, and all you get now is an email that says, "We're sorry."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fuck you! Give me $2 back, motherfuckers.
Well, yeah, I had one. What was it? So I had ordered a couple different things, because you can't really say much because okay, the convenience of being able to just hit return and go to UPS store and hand it to somebody, and they scan it. And you go, all right, bye.
Yeah.
Okay, the convenience of that is nice. Okay, that's fine. But there was some kind of thing. So I bought some stuff and didn't want it, or it wasn't quite this thing that I wanted. Whatever. Did the return, took it to the UPS store. They scan it, and then you walk away because they fucking scanned it.
Yep.
It's like, so the UPS store has it. I can't return it. I can't get a refund unless they fucking scan it. So if they scan it, that means the UPS store has it, or wherever I took it back has it. And you're like, okay. So returned a couple things, and like a couple, maybe a month, maybe a little bit more or whatever, I get an email about, oh, don't forget to return this because if we don't receive it sometime soon, you're going to get charged again. And I'm like, but the the guy with the UPS store with a fucking gun fucking scanned it. Because what? How else would you know that I was returning it or whatever if you didn't fucking scan it? So why are you? I almost wanted to go like, why are you emailing me? Talk to the UPS store. They have it. They scanned it. That's how you know that I actually had the thing and gave it back.
Yep.
So it keeps going. The thing, and got the email again, and I'm like, okay, motherfucker, I fucking gave it back. So then one of the days comes through where they actually charged me again. They charged me.
Shit.
It was for one of them was a weighted blanket, so it was like $60,
right?
And one of them was like a shirt or something like that, so it was it was around like $100. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So I go to the UPS store, the same one that I returned everything to kind of go like, okay, I mean, you scanned it, so I mean, is there any way you can like? I wasn't blaming the UPS store. I was going to the UPS store to kind of go, okay, is there something you can give me that I can give them to say, look, it's fucking scanned, so it's either somewhere in transit that I have no control over. And then that lady was actually very helpful. She's like, oh, well, there's one of them, somebody at fucking Amazon signed for.
Oh, so the Amazon people came to pick up all the returns.
Or it was at least, back to wherever the distribution warehouse or whatever it is around here, whatever the fuck it was. And I'm like, okay. Because she maybe they did pick it up because I think it was something about maybe they signed for it at the UPS store, whatever it was. And I'm like, okay. Amazon is telling me you don't have it, but somebody at Amazon signed for it. And I'm like, what the, seriously, what the fuck? Both of these, the lady was very nice at the UPS store. She even apologized a couple times. I'm like, no. So this has nothing to do with you. I said,
Yep.
I'm just hoping you can help me to, to tell them like, yeah. And yeah, she's had the whole thing, they had come to get it and somebody signed for it. And I'm like, what the fuck? So she actually took my phone and she took pictures of her screen to show, whatever she was doing. Because I was fully prepared to like contact Amazon and go, okay, what the fuck, assholes? Because here's somebody signed, here's this being shipped back to your goddamn distribution center and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So, I get ready, I got my screenshots or whatever else. I get on Amazon and I go, contact somebody, one of the live chats or whatever. And I'm talking to somebody and, I did the, oh, well, yeah, somebody scanned whatever. And it says you received it, but they didn't even require proof. They were like, oh, sorry about that. And then just refund the money.
Yeah.
Like, so I didn't even have to like prove anything to you. I'm going, how the hell?
All
How the hell does that run around?
All that's going through the back of my head right now is communication breakdown. Like, sorry, I can't.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, so somebody signed for it. Nobody, either somebody at the warehouse didn't mark it or didn't do whatever. And I didn't even have to prove that was the case. I was like, no, I returned this. And they were like, okay. And gave me the $100 back. I'm like, so why did I go through all that shit then?
I don't know. Because you like when we take ours back to Kohl's. I've gone to a UPS store before to do it, but Kohl's is closer, and they scan it and give me a receipt right there.
Oh yeah.
So I've learned just to hold on to those just in case, especially
I actually should do that, because at least some of the last few times I've actually just told them, no, I don't need a receipt. But
nah, take it.
It was like
plus they'll give you a coupon at Kohl's for 25% off.
Well, that's true. The other one I love too is when you return something, set something to return at Amazon, and they go, no, you don't have to send it back.
Yeah, it's like nah, what? Just fucking keep it. We don't care. Just fucking keep it.
What was it? It was a pair of, but it's weird because I don't know if it's based on like what it is or price, because I've had things that were, it was a pair of like glove liners or something. I did the whole thing through their thing, did the return, and they were like, don't worry about it. We'll just give you the money back. I'm like, okay. And they were like $10.
Yeah.
But I've had other things that were around that same price that I still have to go take to the store. And I'm like, so what differentiates that?
Who knows? That's a great fucking question. Like what's the cutoff point, right? Like why? Just fucking why?
Because it can't be price, because no. I mean maybe it's a, I don't know, maybe it's a preference of the seller. I don't know, because
well, and that's the part that started me down this path was you've got, you think it's just Amazon, right? But no, now everyone's got their Amazon storefront and shit. So this is what got me on the rant. It's solved, but I'm still fucking irritated about it. So my daughter's pregnant, and my wife decided we were going to throw not a baby shower, a baby sprinkle. Just a sprinkle.
You were going to throw sprinkles at the baby.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
I guess that's a light shower. I don't know.
So, probably better than throwing rice like at a wedding.
Right.
Then you're just going to kill all the pigeons.
Yeah. So, we're looking for the gift and decide we're going to get her what I would call a playpen, right? I guess nowadays they're called pack and plays. Basically the thing they fold up and you can take them somewhere and put them down and put the baby in it. Well, the new ones now they've got the regular size, and then they've got an attachment on the top so that when they're littler, you don't have to bend all the way down, to pick them up. And then
they've got some kind of safety equipment and some kind of escape hatch and some kind of thing, because they're made out of eco-friendly plastic that nobody can actually eat and get sick off of. And then plus in case the baby actually needs to actually have its rights protected. It can actually just, like mark a thing actually in the playpen to,
Exactly.
to be emancipated. And yeah,
Right.
it's all that, it's all that stuff, just in case.
It's probably got, it's probably got Siri and Alexa built in. So,
It's Wi-Fi.
so we get
Hey
to this.
Siri, unlock the gate.
Right.
It's oh wait, no, all right.
So
Looks like you haven't set up any home kit next smart devices like lights, locks, and thermostats.
I completely forgot. I completely forgot she could hear me.
that was great. That was great.
Oh wait, do anybody you know or anybody in your family have the Google Assistant?
No, most of us are iPhones.
Oh goddamn! Oh, one of the things that I found out that was hilarious is don't ever tell one of those Google Assistants to go fuck itself.
Oh, really?
Oh, what it starts into this thing about like, oh well, words matter because of blah blah and something else. You're like,
you're getting you're getting a lesson in political correctness from the Google Assistant.
Are you kidding me?
Have you ever asked Siri what 0 divided by 0 is?
I have not. Occasionally, I ask her about it, to tell me a joke.
Yeah, go ahead, ask her.
Wait,
ask her right now on the podcast. Yeah.
0 divided by 0.
Yeah.
Hey Siri. What's 0 divided by 0?
Imagine that you have 0 cookies, and you split them evenly among 0 friends. How many cookies does each person get? See, it doesn't make sense. And Cookie Monster is sad that there are no cookies. And your friends are sad because they don't exist. Oh wow, this escalated quickly.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Isn't that one great? I'll top it off. Remember,
I'm actually just I'm kind of disappointed that Cookie Monster is sad.
Okay, we'll get back to this one. Remember the classic, super catchy, even though it was annoying, but you couldn't stop fucking listening to it. Classic. What does the fox say?
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Ask Siri. What does the fox say?
Jesus. Hey Siri. What does the fox say?
So that's the wow, pop, pop, pop. Look at your readout; it spells it out. And if you do it enough times, she'll go through all of them, and then at some point she'll come out and she'll go, we'll never know. It's an ancient mystery."
Interesting.
Oh God, that's great.
Like it's weird considering like where she can actually hear and or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been in the kitchen, which is out and around and whatever, and she's been in here. And I've, when I'm making something and I need a timer, just because if I'm doing it on the microwave, I can't hear the microwave if I come back in or work. So
right.
I have her do it. But I can yell to her and she can hear me all the way out there to set a timer in here. But I'll be hiking and she's in like a hydration backpack on my back. So like much, much closer. Can't hear shit.
Can't hear shit, right? Yeah.
Can't do it. I've even unzipped it where you can actually see the microphones, the bottom of the phone to be able to actually call it. Nope, nothing. I'm like, what is it? Is there some kind of like
it's got,
blocking? Is there,
I think it's got something to do with the internet connection, right? Because it's not.
Oh, it might too. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
It's sending that out and processing and all that kind of shit. So
that is true.
That's funny stuff.
It is kind of spotty out there at Red Rock.
There you go. So on to my bitch about Amazon. So we decided to buy her.
Wait, before you get into that, did you decide what kind of sprinkles to throw at the baby?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
I guess in this day and age, it would have to be just multicolored pastels.
Well, yeah, just to be safe. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Okay.
So
continue.
So get the pick out this pack and play, right? And it's got all the stuff, and it's got a changing table on the top that's detachable, as well as a little bassinet that play area that's detachable and all that. So it's nice, and had a space on the side for wipes and diapers and all that shit, right? So the thought process when they could have one at home and just keep one in the car for when they go places, because their first kid. It's my son-in-law's family's first grandchild. So
I'm your father's brother's cousin, second former. Wait, I did that joke once before. Never mind.
you have.
All
But
right, continue. Sorry.
So they're going to be going all over the place. Everyone's want to see the baby. So it's like, oh, this is cool, all right. And we're at a store. This is okay. Babies R Us doesn't exist anymore, right? So we're at a baby store. The name of the store is Buy Baby, but it's spelled BUY baby.
So naturally, you would assume you can go there and buy a baby.
No, you can expect to go on there and pay too much fucking money for everything in the store. I saw one baby outfit, cute little dress, $45 fucking dollars.
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
Well, that kind of
There is 17 cents worth of fucking material there.
well, that
$45.
well, you can actually. I mean, you can almost tie that back into your return thing when you were talking about Kohl's.
Oh yeah.
Where you walk in and you kind of walk by this stuff and it's like, huh, $45 for a polo.
Mm.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let me run out of here and go run by Goodwill or Salvation Army, because all you got to do is wash that and you're good to go for like what, 50 cents?
Yeah, roughly.
Jeez. I've actually had who was it? The Mark Anthony, the
singer.
maybe, but there's some kind of brand at Kohl's,
Yeah,
whatever.
I think that's his brand.
Yeah, I've actually found his stuff at, so I'm like, okay, so you can go to Kohl's and find it, but I've actually found his stuff like in one of those like small instances where you get lucky at like a Goodwill or something else.
Like a Ross or a Marshalls too.
Oh yeah,
like that.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You go in there and I'm like, there you go. I don't have to pay $60 for a goddamn polo.
Fucking craziness.
Well, how the fuck are blue jeans $60 fucking dollars?
I have no idea. My wife thinks I'm insane because I won't buy those.
No, how?
I don't know.
No, explain it to me right now.
What advancement has there been in denim technology that justifies that shit?
I don't know. No,
somebody explain that to me.
The only reason I signed up for this is for you to explain it right now. So explain it.
I can't. I do not have a degree in denim technology.
Well, then I think my internet's about to go out because that's the only reason I'm here.
I hear you. Oh, I forgot to turn. I got to turn on my on-air sign. Hold on.
I mean, I already don't have TJ, so I'm already like halfway out. But now if you can't explain denim and I don't have TJ with me, well, then now it's no point.
Life has no meaning at that point.
It's just pointless.
Well, let me just bitch about Amazon then. Maybe I'll make it more entertaining for you.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we're at Buy Baby, and this is what we decided to get, and see a couple nice ones. The other point to your point about jeans, when the fuck did playpens get to be $300? It's a fucking playpen, people. The thing's based on umbrella technology, the way you fucking open and close it, and then a couple little attachments on the side. For $300, that thing better feed the baby and change its fucking diaper.
See, there you go. Thanks a lot, Obama.
$300. Holy fuck. I'm like, well, we're not buying that one.
No.
Nope, that one's not the case. And so we settled on one that we liked, and I think it was $250, right? Ooh, $50. And so I'm like, well, let me hit Amazon, right, and see, because we're at Buy Baby, so this shit's automatically over fucking priced.
Well, of course.
And I find not the exact same model, but very similar on Amazon, and I can get it to the house for like $209. $230.
Oh, yeah,
after
you
tax,
always do that. Yeah.
right. And I'm like, fuck it, it'll arrive by this time. Then I'm like, let's do this. We'll save ourselves the money, right? Because you're saving automatically $50 off the price plus the taxes. Fuck it, I'm in. Let's do it. So we order it.
Oh yeah.
So we order it, right? thanks for your order. Your order's been placed. Da, da, da. A couple days later, it gets a tracking number. I'm like, cool. Following it, happens to be shipped by FedEx, and it's not coming from China. It's coming from California. I think everything's fine.
Well, yeah, you would think.
Right. So I think I'm safe. I'm safe at that point going, okay, this is going to work out just fine. No, it's fucking not. No, it's not. So I get notification. I was home doing a bunch of fucking Zoom meetings and shit on Thursday, not this last Thursday, but the Thursday before, and notification, your package has been delivered. Well, I got the Ring doorbell, so when someone walks up to my fucking door, you get that little chime, ding, 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 ding.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, is it 100% accurate? No, but okay, let me go outside. No fucking playpen. Okay. Fuck it. Wait a minute. Delivered at 11:25. It's 2:30. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
All right. So let me I get the tracking number, and I go to FedEx's website, right? Which is kind of a waste of time because that's what fucking Amazon's getting their tracking shit from.
Oh
so
yeah.
True. So I go to FedEx's website to try and get more information. It says all the same shit. So I get on the 1-800 number with FedEx. And here's where the fucking irritation and the what the hell moment, what the hell moment fucking starts. Get on the phone with FedEx, and I get some nice lady, and she's like, how can I help you? And I'm like, here's my tracking number. They said it was delivered at 11. It's not here. I need this. It's a gift for my daughter for a baby shower. Oh no, you can't be without that. I'm gonna get right out. And literally, this lady was like a customer service fucking commercial. I'm gonna get right on this for you. Okay, and then it, right? Okay, can I put you on just a hold real quick? I'm gonna call the station and see where the driver is. Oh, sure, whatever.
Is it one of those where she seemed a little too energetic about it?
It was like, wow, that was great. At the end of it, had it worked out the way she said it was, spoiler alert, it fucking didn't. It would have been amazing. Right?
She just sounds like somebody who was just like waiting to put her superhero cape on that day.
Yeah, straight up.
Which again is not the shit on her, because if she actually like,
oh no, we can shit on her.
Help you out at least.
No,
I don't know though. I mean,
we can shit on her, and I'll explain why in a minute. We can absolutely shit on her because
I'm gonna have to go have some Mexican then, because I'm empty right now.
Well, yeah, just get ready. Better get Taco Bell and get some bean burritos. So she does her whole thing, and it's like, okay, well, I got a hold of the station, and it'll be there later today or tomorrow at the latest. That was Thursday. Nothing on Friday. So on Saturday, I'm starting to get So I start doing the whole contact the seller on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Well, or on Facebook, on Amazon. And so I did the initial one going, hey, this show's delivered, but it's not. Just want you to know, right? No response. So after not getting anything that Thursday, not getting anything Friday, it might have actually been Sunday. I don't know, but I call FedEx back. And here's where, again, the first one I can forgive, right? Like something happened there.
Oh yeah.
Right. And again, we mentioned this before we started recording, but for the what the hellions out there, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what service you're using, whether it's FedEx or Amazon or UPS or the United States fucking Postal Service, right? These drivers, these delivery people, they're being tracked like up there. They're probably being tracked more than Putin's being tracked right now.
They're being tracked when they're off duty.
Right? They're the fucking the trucks, to how fast they're going, which routes they're going, if they're going out of order, if they look away from the fucking driver's side for too long. I mean, all this shit, it's out there. So if you're one of these people and you work for one of these companies and you want to click a button to say this package is delivered before it's actually delivered, you're a fucking idiot.
I'll give you that. Oh yeah.
You're gonna get busted again. 11:25 delivered. No, it fucking wasn't. Because I guarantee most people are gonna go, I don't give a fuck what time it's delivered. Just be here on the day it's gonna be here.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. So if they are faking the funk on their software to make it look like they're getting their deliveries faster than they should or improve their rating or whatever the fuck, and there's a bunch of articles out there about how hardcore Amazon is about that shit, and UPS too for that matter. But if you're doing that, you're fucking stupid. You're gonna get caught. Someone's gonna call you out on it. Okay. So fuck you if you're doing that. Ugh. All right. Call the FedEx people. Yeah. Call the FedEx people. Superhero puts on her cape, says all this shit. None of it comes to fruition. And here's why I say we can shit on her. Because when I called back, I start going through the process again. And the people on the other end of the phone are arguing with me. They're like, sir, this tracking number isn't for your address. And I went, excuse me? Fuck, wait a minute. Hold on. What are you talking? Is this the track? They read it back. Is this the tracking number? I said, yes, that's the tracking number. It should go to this address. That tracking number is not for that address, sir. This is not your package. Fucking what? So at this point, I'm losing my shit.
Naturally.
Because I just had superhero lady. I'm going to get this fixed. You can't be without a gift for your daughter's baby shower. It wasn't for my address. Now.
Interesting.
While I'm fucking dealing with FedEx, I go to FedEx's tracking site, and you can do this thing where it says package details. Because I thought it would show the address. It didn't show my address. But and again, this is the tracking number that the Amazon seller put into the system for the playpen, the pack and play that I ordered. Okay.
Yeah.
When I expand on the package details, apparently the package was 13 inches by 18 inches by 6 inches and weighed 3 pounds.
That doesn't sound like a pack and play.
Right? And it doesn't go to my address on top of it.
So the seller fucked that up.
Yeah. What the actual fuck? And
No, that's not what the podcast is called.
What the hell?
There. All right.
What the actual hell?
At least be on brand. Come on.
Yes, I'm sorry. Be on my own brand.
Fucking.
So, as you can imagine at this point, I'm fucking livid.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
Number one, I just got to assume that the first superhero chick just fucking flat out lied to my face and had a good fucking laugh after the whole thing was over. Because I said it should go here, it should be this address. Oh no, we're gonna find it. And I called, and she probably got off the phone. Was like, that dumb motherfucker.
She was having a bad day.
Oh, so then I've got to start the whole communication process with the Amazon seller, which of course you can only do through the messaging system on Amazon. Right? True. So click, package didn't arrive. Well, you're not eligible for a refund yet, but you can contact the seller. So I contact the seller. I'm like, and I start listing out everything. I'm like, I ordered this. It says it wasn't it said it was delivered. It's not. And then I screenshotted the package details from FedEx. I said, but there's no way this is my package because FedEx said this doesn't go to my address. And there's no way that a fucking playpen is 3.7 pounds and 13 by 18 by 6.
True.
Okay. And so now here's the part that pissed me off even more. You get the fucking response from the seller's customer care representative. It's like, we'll start an investigation. This will take 8 to 12 days. Fuck you.
Good God.
8 to 12. And so at this point, I'm not even going to break out. I have a history on the show of breaking out what I wrote, but I wasn't professional. I'm just like, no, you have two options: either refund my fucking money right now, or overnight me a fucking pack and play with signature required delivery. It's one of two things. I'm not waiting 8 to 12 days because then I won't have the fucking gift. I've just given you all the information you need to show clearly someone in your organization screwed the pooch.
Yeah.
Hard.
Jesus.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So have you had a resolution of that yet or no?
The resolution was they didn't do enough, right? And I emailed them again. And then at some point, Amazon steps in with their A to Z guarantee. And so they said, okay, the seller hasn't responded. You can request a refund through Amazon's A to Z guarantee. Give us the details. So I copied and pasted and sent and everything. And again, I got a thing from Amazon. It's like, okay, we're investigating. We'll let you know, have a decision, but it'll be within like 48 hours. Right there, Amazon is not fucking around with it. And it was not even 12 hours. It's got the email. Decision has been made. We're processing your refund right now.
Nice.
So where's my applause? Applause for Amazon. Thank you, Amazon, for doing the right thing. If you're on Amazon, do not buy from the seller one-click store. For the record.
Yeah, apparently not.
I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Why can't people? It's when it's clear, and this goes back to the argument that I had with the fucking. And why do I seem to be the sponge for this shit? I don't know. But it goes back to the argument I had with the collision center. It goes back to the same thing. If you fucked up, just admit that you fucked up, own it, and fix it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking. Mistakes happen. I'm not expecting people to be fucking perfect. But if you fucked up, you own that shit and then fucking fix it. That's what you do if you're in business.
Pretty much. I mean, I had one that was, it actually had a much better resolution to it. It was a bike rack for the back of the Jeep.
Okay.
Actually attaches to the spare and everything, because I wanted something I didn't take off or whatever, and ordered it.
What an excuse to wear your spandex.
Well, yeah, because like I need one. Come on, I'm wearing them now.
I'm sure you are.
But it wasn't through Amazon, but whoever I can't remember the site I ordered it from, but they did UPS. So. Ships.
What can Brown do for you?
Yeah, doing the UPS thing or whatever else. Well, I get the notification. Now, this is a bike rack. This isn't something that can be stuck in like an Amazon locker or whatever else. They were going to deliver it to the door, obviously.
Right.
And I get the notification it was delivered. I'm like, oh, okay. Sometimes they don't always knock at the door, to whatever. They'll just drop it and go. Right. I open the door. There's nothing there. I'm like, okay, there's nothing here. So I start just looking around some of the other apartments, like, okay, maybe it was somebody just set it in front of somebody else's apartment. Maybe they got the building or whatever.
Right.
Nothing. Checked the office, nothing came there. So I contacted the company. And without even missing a beat, they were like, oh, you didn't get it? Okay, we'll send you another one. Like they just went, we'll just send you another one. This is like $150 for like a bike rack.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we'll send you another one. It'll be there in a few days. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting kind of like we'll try to track it. We'll get some resolution. We'll do whatever. And they were like, no, we'll just send you another one. I'm like, okay. It was one of it was almost one of those ones where you're kind of like taken aback because you're kind of like, oh, that's not what I expected.
I
expected to be taken for a ride, but not. So, they did the whole thing. And so the next one comes in, next one goes UPS again. And I'm like, fuck, here we go again.
Right.
Nope, that one came in. It, they knocked at the, he did the thing, it was here. I'm like, okay, so, did the whole thing or whatever. And I contacted the company again. Like, I said, oh, this one came in. Thanks a lot, blah, blah, blah. Well, they had sent me a thing with a packing slip just in case the other one somehow
Right.
like maybe to me to be able to send back. And I'm like, oh, okay, not expecting. Kid you not, a week later. Now I'm assuming that it was just delivered potentially to a different apartment here. Maybe, I don't know. Because a week later, the original bike rack shows up at the door.
Okay. What the fuck? What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I put the packing slip on it and I send it back to the company that emailed or sent me the
Yeah.
other one. Like, because like checking with the office and checking with, I'm like, okay, even if it had been delivered differently, or even to like it's either somebody at the office didn't quite have it right, or somebody here who it was delivered to accidentally held on to it because why would it show up a week later?
right. Well, and that also, to me, that goes to like, okay, I have no idea what the logistics of fucking FedEx and UPS and Amazon are. I can only imagine. I can only imagine the amount of brain power that it takes to do what they do. So I'll give them that much respect. But the story I tell myself when I'm expecting a package, whether it's Amazon or wherever it's coming from, is, okay, I'm going to send this, and someone scans it, and then they send it, and then as it goes through its stages, it gets scanned, either by a fucking robot or by somebody like, oh, hey, this started in California, but now it's in Iowa. It's heading your way. Oh, look, it's in Dallas on its way to Austin. And someone, beep, beep, whether it's a fucking robot or whether it's a person doing it, right? Because you can anywhere you go, you can track the progress, which is kind of fucking cool. But again, given that situation, something tells me that's all bullshit. And it's just something in there that automatically happens and that doesn't really get scanned. It's just like, whatever.
Oh yeah.
We'll tell them it's on the way, and we'll get somewhere close. I could be way off, but something where it's happened to me a couple times where these, your package has been delivered. Fucking no one hasn't. No one hasn't. When my last motorcycle helmet I ordered, I was having it delivered to work because, again, Amazon said, if when you deliver to an office, you have to put in when they're closed and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
So my office closes at fucking 5:00, right? 2-day delivery and all that. So sure enough, I'm waiting and I'm looking out the door of the building to the building across the street. There's fucking UPS. There's my phone saying, "Oh yeah, your helmet's been delivered." No, it fucking hasn't. I'm standing right here.
Across the street?
No idea, right? Because at that point, I'm calling again. I'm like, hey, I'm getting ready to go home. This is supposed to be here now. I'm looking at your fucking truck across the street. It's telling me it's delivered. It didn't come until the next day, is what wound up happening. But again, is there something in the system that's automatically triggering these things? Because the more I see this, the more that's what I'm thinking is it's some fucking spam email, whatever bullshit system that just makes us feel better, like doot, 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 doot. I don't know.
Oh, what? Yeah, the one that I love is the depending on what you order, you get as far as the tracking, you get the estimated delivery date.
Yep.
So I've actually had it twice now where it's been, so it says something where I've actually had it where at least like UPS, as far as the tracking, says it's here in the city, and their estimated delivery date was like a certain day, and it doesn't get delivered until like 3 or 4 days after that.
Right.
But it's been in the city for like that entire time.
Have you ever had it happen where it was in the city, went somewhere else, and came back to the city?
I have not had that yet.
I have had that happen.
I have had it where at least where it said the estimated date and it came in 2 days before, where you're like, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting,
And again,
that just happened with like a pair of shoes. It was like the estimated was today, and it came in Friday.
Which leads right into my theory that this stuff is not being manually scanned anywhere.
No,
that it's some kind of guesstimation on their part. I don't know. But yeah, I
Sounds about right.
fucking and as much money as Amazon has, and again, I'm not pissed at Amazon. They did the right fucking thing. They didn't hesitate. Like, no, you get a fucking refund.
Oh
We'll,
yeah.
we'll deal with those people. And I don't know if they need to vet them or whatever, but if we even take Amazon of it, as much money as fucking FedEx and UPS have,
True.
at least that part of it should be on point. And again, if you're running late in the age of COVID where everybody's fucking short staffed and gas is $1 million a gallon and everything else, just fucking communicate that shit, and I don't think anyone's gonna have a problem.
No, probably not.
You know, like, hey, your package is delayed. We're sorry. But, you know, when you call somebody, like, oh, we'll get it to you. And then you find out it's not even your fucking package and going to your address.
Yeah.
That's I like to call it. I wish everyone, when you did that stuff, you could get like their direct callback number.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They'd be like, you said all this shit and you're full of shit.
That's why, depending on the communication, I like having a paper trail.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Because at least if somebody typed it out, you can go, no, you said this on this date at this time, blah,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to do that constantly at work. I keep all those emails. Well, you never said no. I sent you this email on this day. Here's a copy.
Yep. Yeah, I've done the exact same thing. There's a project tracking thing that we do, and you know, between that and emails, I'm like, nah, you know, depending on whatever we're talking about, yeah, send it an email, because I want at least, you know, what you said, what I said, what you said in response, what, you know, timetables. Yep. And, you know.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh, that's my what the hell rant for this week.
That one's not bad. That one's not bad.
It's fucking frustrating because in this day and age, it's shit that we shouldn't have to go through.
Well, there's a lot of categories to that.
Well, yeah, of course there is, but most of that has to do with morons.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
You know, and some of we're gonna have to revisit some of these subjects. Like I went to Walmart today to get some stuff, because that's what you do when you go to Walmart. You get stuff.
That's true.
Or you walk around and just people watch, because that's entertaining as well.
Well, that's also true. It's especially fun in this city.
I can only imagine. And I've talked about it before. I don't think you were on the show where TJ and I were talking about going grocery shopping.
No, I don't believe so.
And it just, I find as I get older, we all know I turned 50 this year. I find my patience wearing so thin with inconsiderate fucks.
Mm.
And where do you see them? On the road and in the stores.
Oh yeah, that could be a whole. Yeah, we'll have to save that for another episode. I've got plenty of that. At least as far as being here with as far as driving and shit. Oh yeah.
We've done 2 episodes on bad drivers, but I think we could turn a whole fucking podcast into bad driving.
Oh yeah.
But you know, like just, and it's okay. If you're in an aisle, right, there's only so much space. And it's kind of like a road.
Kind of, yeah.
And if you happen to put your cart at an angle and see someone coming, because this happened today, I'm coming, he's got his cart as an angle, he sees me coming, and as I get close to him, I just, excuse me, right? I have fucking manners. I don't mind. Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he looks at me like I'm the asshole. I'm like, I'm hugging the fucking opposite side here. I just said excuse me to you because you're a dickhead that's got your cart at a 45-degree angle while you stand there and look at fucking whatever it was. I don't remember what aisle I was in. And you want to look at me like I'm the asshole?
Oh Oh yeah.
You know, I wanted to stop and go, I'm sorry, was I in your way?
Oh yeah, that's definitely another
You
episode.
you weren't fucking moving. I'm just trying to get through to get over here to get to this.
Mm-hmm.
Or I didn't go down this. There was another aisle. I think it was the Easter aisle, actually. But this lady, cart, dead center of the aisle, right here. She's over here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right? It was one of the small aisles at the edge of Walmart that's, 15 feet or whatever. So it's
Yep.
not super long. But she's got her cart at the end of the aisle. She's on the opposite side looking at some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the video, people. I've got a really confused look on my face. Go to the
Oh,
YouTube
yeah.
channel.
Oh yeah.
But then I've always, I want to display the courtesy that people don't have. Like when that kind of stuff happens, I'm like, oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Oh yeah, of course.
Even if it's not my fucking fault, it's, excuse me. And most of the time you get that, oh no, you're good. I'm sorry, I was in the way. Right? There's decent people out there.
Oh yeah, most of the time, yeah.
When you get this fuckwad that wants to shoot me a dirty look, because clearly, and I guarantee this motherfucker can't park either.
Oh no, I guarantee not.
I guarantee this son of a bitch cannot fucking park his car. But yeah.
Yep. Yep. Of course.
And it used to be I could just blow it off. I'd be like, oh my God, these people are fucking stupid. Now it's starting to get under my nerves. I'm becoming a crotchety old man.
Well, it happens to all of us. It happens to all of us.
I don't want to be a crotchety old man yet.
I mean, we were generated by a crotchety old man, so
This is true. I know where I'm getting it from now.
See, we come. My typical response to anything either curmudgeonly or sarcastic is, I come by it naturally.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, by the way, hi, Dad.
Hey, Dad, how's it going? He actually, I think he was listening to a show and texted me late at night one time. He was like, how do we watch the video of this? So I sent him the link to the YouTube channel. Thanks.
You got to learn how to program the VCR first.
Right.
We have it on VHS. Just go to our web store. You can buy it on VHS.
It's still being carried at Blockbuster.
Yeah. Well, see, there you go. You can rent them at Blockbuster.
Right. Well, thanks for joining my rant on my experience at the one-click store at Amazon. Don't fucking buy from them, people.
No.
Well, I don't got nothing else. You got anything else for today?
Well, not really. At least not at the moment.
All righty. Well, on that note, anything further What the Hellions before we close it out?
Well, in honor of he who is having sinus issues today, we shall say, be good to each other, people.
I agree.
Or if I'm going to add my own flair, be good to each other, you fuckers, or you other, or some, I don't know. Be good to each other, people, or you, I don't know, whatever it is.
I have nothing to add to that. So thanks for watching.
Be good to one another, you bastards.
There you go. There it is. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the flip side.